Hello everybody, my name is Katie and I am playing The Boss. This is a game that I did in fact develop myself. I don't know if anybody's really interested in watching me play right now. I've been in the process of making Glitch in the System, and I've been thinking about doing this for a while, where I actually just like play the game myself and then just go over what all happened and some of the fun stuff that happened whilst making the game, stories, stuff like that. I don't know. I just thought that that would be something that might be interesting for you guys, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and yeah, pretty much that's why I am doing this. I'm just posting the link right now on Tumblr. I don't want to post a video. I want to post a link to a video. Why is it telling me I want to... Why is it... Why does it do this to me? Mobile is a bit ridiculous with stuff. I'm just gonna have to post the link URL. Paste. Alright, perfect. Join me, the developer of The Boss, playing The Boss. Alright, so that's going on the JSC tag. Sarcastic Pasta Games tag. And that's about all it needs to be tagged with. Alrighty. To Brianna, I do not know when that's going to come out, but this is me playing a game that I made. So if you're really into Cliff Smedley, you're really gonna like this game because he appears in this game. He is a main character in this game. True story. Yeah. Alright, so apologies, I am trying to paste this link everywhere I can to try to, you know, get an audience going. I definitely want to chat with you guys. I don't know, is the volume okay on this? I don't want to start the game until I know the volume is okay. Apologies for no face cam. I can do face cam. I usually do that for this kind of thing, but I'm not having a good face day, so I did not want to put you all through that. I thought that perhaps yeah, you you probably should see the game and not my horrible face in the camera view. Plus, I think if I had wanted to like use face cam, that would have meant makeup, that would have meant like blowing my hair dry, and that just sounds like a lot of effort. So no, we're not doing face cam today. This is just gonna be a thing. Yeah, I definitely want to share it with you all. So basically I'm doing this because I've been in the process of making Glitch in the System, and through that process I've been feeling a little bit disconnected to the boss and such. So yesterday I turned on a series of jacks. I hung out with a couple of people in the JSC community and turned on a series and just sat there watching with everyone, and I felt the desire, I suppose, to kind of go back on this game, and I didn't want to watch Jack play it. I wanted to play it myself, and I wanted to have you all join me if you wanted to join me and just talk about it, talk about making this game, talk about the development process and all of that stuff, and just, you know, and I think some of my perspective on it, as I am a gaming student. I'm about to finish my associate's degree in computer gaming and simulation at Montgomery College. So I feel like I have a different perspective on game development now than I did last time I streamed this and all that stuff. So, and then of course in the process of having made Glitch in the System, or working on Glitch in the System, and then also having made The Boss Is Nothing, I've developed a new perspective of game development. I've developed a new perspective of just sort of a lot of things. And so it has been, I've come back to The Boss a little bit to do some edits, to do some fixes, but I have not actually sat down and played it in probably about a year. So it's going to be interesting. This is a long game, so without further ado, let's start the game, at least. So I probably would have centered this and made the text box not visible here, because that's what I do for the next game. Yes, my noble and legendary name, greatest and humblest game developer of all time. Clearly. I know. I know. Alright, yeah, it's correct. The game autosaves. We are not going to do autosave in the next game except for major moments. So if you have hit a certain point in the game will autosave, just because we're not giving the opportunity to save kind of organically. And I think if we did that, then you'd end up getting kicked out of the game and then having to go back and redo a bunch of stuff. So we are going to autosave at the very end of the game, but after that, or beyond that, no. You have specific save points throughout the game, and you should be good. 44 other save slots. That's because playtesting took a long time, and also, I do not know what you mean by minor thing hidden, Snow. Hello to everyone. 9 people watching. Whoa, that was slow. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know why it's playing so weird. I think that this might be up too loud.
What will we do with you?
Is this too loud? I can't tell. Well, I mean, I know this isn't too loud. Well, anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss! And high fives are on. Well, thank you guys, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video! Alright, so I came up with the idea to bookend this. I have joked around that I am obsessed with bookends. I love bookending things. It's like my total, what's the word? It's a trope of mine. It's definitely a trope of mine, because I like to begin and end things in a similar way, but with like a different perspective. It's just a big thing that I do. So yeah, that's just something I do a lot. So I mean, I'm assuming anybody who's watching this has probably watched Jack play it. Nobody's gonna like experience it for the first time with me, because I'm probably gonna spoil it really fast. So if you haven't played this game for yourself, turn this video off, watch Jack play it yourself. But I don't think at this point anybody who's watching it hasn't either played it or watched it. At least I hope not. I hope that you're not like exploring this for the first time. And I think the one exception would probably be anybody who's like really into Growing Up Haddock and doesn't really care so much about Jack, because Growing Up Haddock being a story series that I'm working on, but that's the one that Cliff came from. So that's why I said earlier that that if they love Cliff, they should stick around and watch me play this game, because Cliff does appear as a major character at a later point in the game. Okay, so let's hope everything recorded correctly. Let's hope everything recorded here correctly. So this was a late edition. I think I should probably put this in. You love GUH. You haven't finished GUH, but you love it. Thank you. I am looking forward to your thoughts on finishing it, though. That's going to be interesting. Anyway, so yeah. So this was a late edition because I realized that some of the keyboard commands can be a little bit confusing, and then I also watched Jack play a couple RPG Maker games, and he was a little bit confused as to what to do, so I wanted to make sure that he would be able to figure out like what to do, and that did help, because he was like, oh look, I'm moving really fast. Okay, you are moving fast. I was having issues with the fast button in Glitch in the System, and it looks like they're moving too slow. Or maybe it's just the bigger sprites that make it look like they're moving slower. I don't know. That's just an issue I'm having that I'll have to figure out. Ah, beautiful sunny day. Just kidding, it's raining. I'm disappointed that Jack didn't see that, because he's complained about the rain so much. Hello? Oh, okay, here we go. I've got something else plugged in now. Let me see if I can figure out the issue. Am I maxing out? Yeah, this mic tends to be really sensitive. If I'm maxing, please let me know. Because this mic, like I said, it's really, really sensitive. And it does like to max. It does like to get way too loud. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to use this mic. I'm like negative 16 decibels, which is about the same as I've got the game volume, but I always end up maxing this mic. So, do I sound okay? Because I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, my mic just cut out. I don't really know why. It's plugged in. It just suddenly abruptly stopped working. I'm unplugging it and plugging it back in, see if that works. No? Nothing? Okay. So my nice mic doesn't work anymore. Just abruptly. Just stopped working in the middle of recording. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's definitely set up. That's so odd. That's really annoying. Alright, let me set it up so that a different audio is set up like this. Okay, so now it's... Oh, that's very loud, sorry. No, I didn't break my mic. I definitely didn't break it. Like, I wouldn't have done that anyway. Alright, so I've got it set up really loud. I hate this mic because it always records me super, super loud. But I guess I have to use that one now. So it does tend to peak a lot. So please let me know if I'm peaking because I don't want to, like, ruin the... Oh, my voice is layered. Hello there. Does that fix the issue? I've got another mic, like, I've got a bunch of mics, like, in... Okay. Does that work? Is my voice still layered? Okay. Alright. Yeah, so let me know if I'm peaking. I apologize. Yeah, I guess my lovely blue, the snowball mic just decided it was done for the day. That's not nice. I'm gonna have to get check on what happened. But again, let me know if I'm peaking because this mic tends to do that. That's my webcam mic, which is farther away from me, so you'd think it wouldn't peak. Anyway, I'm not really sure where I was. I think I said that this is a lamp because I always imagine like the coils on this were the thing that lit up. So it's kind of like I have a layer type of reverb. Why would I have that? I've got like literally no other mics on right now. That's so irritating. Yeah, this is the only mic I have right on. Like, it's like the only one that I have plugged in even. Okay, well, that's irritating. Apparently I need a new mic or something. Do I sound better? Do I sound okay? I can't really tell. Okay, so I've already fixed it. Alright. Oh man, this Sam looks weird now. The reason it looks weird is because I'm used to... Wow, the eyes are different too. Huh, okay. Yeah, so we've fixed the eyes a little bit. Basically, the new sprites that we have is the exact same head, but different bodies. And he just looks so little now. And it's bugging me because he's not supposed to look that small. Like, this whole room looks like it's too big for him. But, you know, this was before all that stuff. So he's all gamed out for the day. Cookies. Yeah. So let me go into the kitchen and show you the masterpiece. So, and I know I've told this story before, but I did not ask Alina to draw that. That was Alina, by the way, not Sushi. Sushi was the one who drew the mermaid picture, the one that Jack incorrectly assumed was this picture. Not the same artist, but I think similar enough styles that it kind of confused him. Perpetually is thinking about something right now, and I know what she's thinking about. And yeah, she play tested an earlier version of this game of Glitch in the System, and there was a callback to this joke. And it's a good callback. But yeah, so what happened was, like, I jokingly made a suggestion, hey, what if we had something, yeah, Sushi's Liz, it's not me, and I jokingly said, like, what if we put something in Jack's house that he would never actually own, like a giant self-portrait? So Alina's like, wait a minute, give me 5 minutes, or you know, however long. She comes back like half an hour later with this, and is like, would this work? And of course, at that point, it was done. So we're like, okay, I guess this is what has to happen. See, it's a very simple style, so she was able to do it pretty fast. And of course, when Jack sees it in his Let's Play, he's like, somebody out there had to draw that, as if I, the director of the game, had gone out of my way to ask someone to draw this. And I feel like I need to clear the air on this. I did not ask anybody to do this. The person who drew this, it was her idea. But yeah, I'd never seen Manuel Samuel, so when I saw this for the first time, I was like, what? I was so confused. But yeah, true story, it was not Sushi. Please do not accuse Sushi of this level of ridiculousness. So yeah, that's all this stuff. Bathroom, I mean, it's already kind of a big bathroom, particularly since little Jack is just so darn tiny. I feel like this whole bathroom is like set up for somebody twice his height or something. Which of course, the next game has a sprite twice his height. Fun fact, when there's cookies to be eaten here, and when there's cake to be eaten here. That's been a thing. It's been a thing for a while, and most people don't notice that there's something different in that thing. That the cookies and cakes are both the thing. Yeah, the bathroom doesn't get any bigger in the real world. And you may notice that all of the furniture is blue, but there's also some green highlights. So if you go into the kitchen, it's all blue. And then there's blue here, but like the Nintendo thing has the green. You also see green on the computer, you see green on the rug. It's a nice rug, I want this rug. And you see green on the coffee pot. So the idea being that, like, Sean is kind of like the major, the person that's like kind of taking over Jack's life at this point, and that was kind of like a symbolic thing. So lots of greens and blues already in this game, because that's kind of the major thing. And even if you look at Sam, the whole idea is that like Jack is kind of like the outer layer, the layer that people keep assuming that Jack is, but then inside of him he's got Sean, and he's got that Sean kind of persona, and so the Septiceye is kind of like a, of course this is just my interpretation, but it's like, it represents him fully, because we kind of represented both those sides with Jack and Sean. So that's kind of like my little symbolic thing. So that's kind of why we went with those colors. So we, because we wanted the green to kind of like symbolize the whole like Jack, the way he is, the yelling, the green hair, but then the blue on the inside was supposed to be more of the morose side, the side that gets sad, the real person behind the Jacksepticeye character, and both of them are very much like, you know, legitimately Jack. They're very much legitimately the person, but at the same time, you do tend to see more of that green, that Jack side. Anyway, not going to look at all the flavor text in here. We're going to go ahead and watch TV to progress. As you can hear, it is my voice in this section.
President Trump is preparing a statement after the second assassination attempt this month. The would-be assassin was thwarted by his bodyguard, Rockhard Johnson, who, quote, took the crazed lunatic down like a boss. The president said, "We interrupt this story to bring you breaking news. At this hour, millions of individuals around the world are being found unresponsive in their homes after using social media. Steve Segway is on the scene at one of the many hospitals receiving these patients. Steve?"
Thank you, Betty. I'm here outside St. Aloysius Hospital in Oasis Springs, Maryland. As you can see, there's yet another ambulance behind me, the fifth to come in as I've been out here. I've spoken with a few of the doctors, and they've told me that the patients seem to be in the age range of 13 to 30 years, but there are a few outside this bracket. The doctors are noting that despite the sudden lapse in consciousness, the patients are in a sleep-like state with healthy vital signs. Strangely, all of the individuals were on social media at the time. And even more mysterious is that the concentration of these incidents is taking place in English-speaking countries, but there are still reports coming in from many other countries as well. We'll keep you up to date as more information comes in. Reporting to you live from St. Aloysius Hospital in Oasis Springs, Maryland, this is Steve Segway, SCN News.
Alright, so lots of fun facts there. Obviously, I played the first reporter, Betty. You can probably hear that it's my voice. My voice hasn't changed that much since I recorded that in, like, early 2017. And the person who played Steve was Jay. He did a lot of the audio editing for this game. He actually went through the whole game to make sure that the audio levels were stable and stuff, and so obviously he did the audio editing for that as well. So yes, as Sushi said in the chat, that was supposed to read as President Rump, not Trump, because of the game Mr. President. So that was supposed to be a reference to that, but it just kind of got lost in translation. And by that point, it was late enough that, like, I didn't have a proper video editing program at the time, so I just had to roll with what I had, and I didn't want to, like, ask him to go back and fix it, because at that point, you know, I think he'd already had to go back and fix it one other time, and so it was just a big pain to do. And before that, in the demo, it was actually a different recording entirely. I think for both. It was either for both or just for Steve, but in the demo, if you listen really carefully, it's actually the actor who plays 207 later in the game plays Steve. You can hear very distinctly, actually, because they have the same, you know, the same voice. So if you're listening for it, you can definitely hear it. Checking on friends, see if they're okay. He tried to leave. He will not leave. Alas. I just stuck the same event on top of everything because I'm lazy like that. And then, of course, you can go look at the bread. Yes, Jack, that was an I Am Bread reference. I was so pleased he got that and that he thought that was clever. That was Citrus, the actor who played 207. That was his idea, actually. Come on. There we go. Okay, it's being all weird. For some reason, the audio went off. Okay, so apparently it does not like this, the cutscenes. But as you can see, everything's green now, which is really obvious, I feel like. But I don't know, a lot of people didn't notice until later on. Fun fact, if you play the original version, like the version that is no longer available, the computer is off in the wrong spot. We actually scripted it later so that it would be on top of the table. But at the very end of the game, for the credits, that was not able to be fixed because at that point we wanted it to kind of be a shot of what the scene looked like and all that stuff. So the computer does jump right before the credits. Well, obviously the glitchy Tumblr asks were Billy's work. It was Billy's doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you've played The Boss Is Nothing, you know what happened before this point in the game. You know that Sean has already been through here. He's already set up the virus at this point. But when Sean left the room, there was like little green lines across the computer. And then we see that Billy has stolen the power regulators. Billy basically just gives Jack his power regulators back. Like, he's literally, like, he has Jack's power regulators. He doesn't have new power regulators. And he just happened to have them because he was the one who took them. So we know that while Sean was wandering around, Billy came in, took the power regulators, and then left. And then, after all that happened, we see Jack waking up. And because of the, like, virus and stuff, because of all the craziness that Sean did to the computer, we also know that, that Jack, because when he installed the virus, that's where he set the house up. He set the house up in the area that Jack wakes up. So anybody who's played The Boss Is Nothing will know that that's kind of what happened during this point in time. They know that that's pretty much what happened. I mean, there isn't really much else to say aside from literally what I said. But yes, like I said, we know that that's sort of what happened before all this happened. And so it's really interesting playing the boss as nothing and then not playing this for a while and then coming back here and being like, oh wow, he really wakes up a lot later than a lot of the other characters do. So there's not any specific reason for that, and aside from plot convenience, I guess. But yeah, you know, he hadn't awakened yet, and that's basically what happened. Yeah, ow, my head. What, the computer's not responding. Come on. Damn it. Okay, so the reason the computer is not responding is because the power regulators are gone. Actually, it's nothing to do with Sean. Billy was the one who sabotaged it. Billy set it up. My imagining is that Billy may have been the one who orchestrated Undyne and Papyrus, like, showing up. Because Alphys would, you know, follow them, and she would know what was wrong with the computer, whereas Jack might not know, specifically. Jack not being quite the computer nerd that we think he is. It's interesting, the eye sparkle is in a different spot than it is in his final game, in Glitch in the System. Not that that's an important thing. Who could that possibly be? I wonder. For some reason, that ding-dong, like, bell, I don't know, that just ended up being, I know this is a really stupid detail, but that ended up being, like, lower than I wanted it to be. But Jay was the one who set up that, and I didn't want to argue with him. But yeah, it used to be a higher note. So fun fact, again, I apologize, I'm not really playing this game very much. But this whole scene was one of the first things I ever came up with, and instead of cough syrup, I was actually going to have them pour chicken soup on it. Because, you know, you take chicken soup when you're sick. That was my initial thought on that. But then the whole cough syrup thing with the Undyris fandom happened, and I thought, oh hey, what if we make that like a stealth reference to that and change it to cough syrup, and that kind of what stuck. And Celestial Sushi. See these pretty Undyne face sets? Aren't these gorgeous? This was my way of getting Sushi to get involved in this game. It was basically coercion so she could draw more Undyne. That's literally what happened. But they are wonderful, and I managed to coerce her into doing the rest of the Undertale sprites as well. I mean, not coerce. Shh. And fun fact, she actually did the Deltarune sprite. She did some of the Deltarune sprites in Glitch in the System. So when you see Deltarune characters, you'll probably be able to tell which ones are hers. Lancer was done by somebody else because he's got such ridiculous faces that one of the other artists wanted to take him. And we literally said to this artist, like, oh, just go crazy. Lancer has crazy facial expressions. She's like, you're gonna regret saying that. So she comes back with, like, the most ridiculous expressions possible. And we're like, perfect. And so, no, sorry, faces, not sprites. The sprites are basically edited Toby Fox sprites. We're lazy. But if you look really carefully, you can actually see some shadows where they didn't exist in Toby's work as well. There's some shadows on the Papyrus sprite in particular that if you're looking really carefully, you actually can see them. There were some on the Sand sprite, but it kind of made him look like he had sideburns, so we decided to remove those. Anyway. Hey, hello neighbor, we noticed you have appeared here and have come to make you feel welcome. What are you doing in my house? What game are you from? No, let me guess. Hello neighbor DLC? No, this looks a bit different. I believe it's another new game! Oh, so you're my friend, you need help with the game. Even if I didn't hear about the game at first, you dragged me into one of the greatest obsessions of my life. LOL, so welcome. Yeah, that was my fault. And, glad I met you. Glad that I dragged you into it, kicking and screaming. But you weren't kicking and screaming for that long. It was fine. Is it a horror game? I love horror games! Game? Me? You're the ones from a game! Oh no, does your character have amnesia? Are you going to wander around aimlessly for days until you collapse into an alley where a group of rogue miscreants rifle through your pockets for bites? I don't really remember where that line came from. I think that was Sushi's. Wow, sounds like a real dark descent. That was Sushi, because I don't really know amnesia. Good one, Undyne. While you're babbling, can we see the rest of it? The game, I mean. I guess. Alright, so now we've got Undyne and Papyrus as part of your party. Fun fact with RPG Maker, if anybody joins your party at any point in time you have to create an entire new file for them, like as what their character will look like, act like, their sprite, everything. So it actually can be a bit of a pain if you've got characters who are not going to join your party for very long. So yeah, there's like a whole file of Random Papyrus for this one scene. Also, if you look really carefully, and this is something that bugged me about Toby Fox's sprite work, is that on both sides she has her eyes on the side sprites. So what I asked for here specifically was to black out her eye on the other side, just for the sake of consistency. So, yeah. Completely pointless thing to say. How did he get to the couch? I like that Jack noticed and appreciated that. That made me happy. I'm really glad he liked that. Ducky Pajamas is also an old headcanon of mine. It's one that I'm recycling now for a totally different fixation. To anybody who recognizes that one. It's so yeah, you can take him around in the bathroom. I'm disappointed Jack didn't see this particular dialogue. Yes, I did mention it was David Z's suggestion of the bread. The toilets have always confused me. What do you do with them? I think it's for puke. Do humans hurt enough to warrant such a complicated porcelain object such as this? Puking's cool enough, so I don't see why not. I mean, better here than the conveyor belts in Hotland. Oh, did I ever tell you my idea about that puzzle idea with the 4 basketball hoops in that? Yes, Undyne, you did. Well, maybe we could put 4 toilets there instead. Well, there'd be a sight. That's directly referencing what am I looking at? A dialogue in Hotland in Undertale, if you play that. It's a direct reference to it because she does describe that idea in the game. And so, very obscure. I guess nobody's really gonna think about it. Demo, you actually couldn't see, you couldn't go into any of these rooms in the demo. Just because we hadn't finished them. And by the time we did finish them, I wasn't gonna re-release the demo, so, literally all it is just flavor text. And this is mostly just for amusement, I guess. I'm not gonna go into all the flavor text, only the stuff that I think is really good. There is an outlet. Let me guess, this is where you plug things in. Yep. Wowie, I feel so informed. Anyway. Off to the room. Oh man. I'm having flashbacks of programming this and how difficult it was. So originally it was gonna be like, oh look, like, and then Papyrus were gonna be like, oh my goodness, computer's broken, and then Papyrus was gonna run out, and then come back with chicken soup. I don't know what changed. I think I decided I didn't want to have him leave the room and come back. And so, just Undyne is randomly carrying cough syrup on her. Nice computer. What happened to it? I don't know. It stopped working. Probably some sort of virus. A virus? Oh no! Do you have any medicine? I don't mean that kind of... Wait a minute. I have some cough syrup right here! No, wait! Animating anything is really difficult. You have to do it frame by frame, which anybody who's done animation knows, but, like, that was a pain. And then, of course, getting the smoke to come out of the computer was also difficult because of eventing that it would take a long time to explain and you wouldn't care about. But I believe you just made the problem work. Worse. Not work. Well, trial and error. At least we know now the cough syrup doesn't work on computers. You destroyed my computer! Well, look at the bright side. At least you now have time to go outside. Yeah, you know, get some fresh air. Hey guys, and what did you do this time? Well, in all fairness, it was already broken when we got here. Sans? Oh hey, who are you? Why are you here? Why are any of you here? Well, friendly. Anyway, hey, is this your busted computer? Well, it was before they got their hands on it. Sounds like they got you into a sticky situation. Sans, don't start already. What? You laughed at my pun a few minutes ago. Shh, don't encourage him. What's going on? Why did you blow down this guy's door? Alphys? Oh, hi. I'm sorry, you must be new here. Oh, wait, what happened to your computer? So, also, if you're looking really carefully, you can see that Alphys' lab coat is a different color. It's slightly more blue. Maybe we should have made it a bit more obvious, but it's like a bluer color. The idea is she's supposed to be wearing a nightgown, but it didn't really translate to her faces. Oh, this is there's an error occurred? I don't think an error actually occurred on your end. I think it occurred on my end. What the heck? Okay, I think that I fixed it. Sorry, my stream kind of went crazy for a moment. But it seems to be back. Let me go ahead and open OBS again. Okay.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry, you must be new here. Wait, what happened to your computer?
That'd be me. Apparently cough syrup doesn't work on computers.
Undyne, cough syrup is for bacteria infections.
I think I was on a call with Sushi when we wrote this line, and she suggested that, and I just cracked up because I was like, wow, Alphys, way to miss the point completely. Like, yes, computer virus. Clearly, it's a bacterial infection. Like, she's going after Undyne for pouring cough syrup on a computer. And she did it rather dramatically if you look at, like, all the cough syrup that's on the computer. And there's an entire, like, line of computer sprites that we had to go into. Oh my goodness. Whoops. We could look for the viral variety. Quick, to Amazon! Also a David Z line. And he's putting it together. Okay, now I see the problem here. Well, no, it wouldn't be me if I didn't learn it the hard way. Yes, looks like your mistake had a Mass Effect. Stop it, Sans. This poor fellow has suffered enough. Wait, no, hold on. What in the blue blazes is going on here? How are you guys even here? Oh no, you've forgotten already? We blew down your door to come look around. Now, thinking about it, blowing down your door was probably not the best idea. It was fun though. No, you know what I mean. You guys are game characters. How are you in my house?
Wait a minute. This is kind of a crazy question, but are you Jack?
What? Yeah, how did you... What? You're Jack? Oh no, I didn't know I was going to be meeting a celebrity. Whoa, Jack? The Jack? How'd you get in here? How did I get here? How do you get here? We blew down your door. Undyne, his amnesia is worse than we thought. Good thing I've been practicing Surgeon Simulator. Can I control the fingers? What? No, no surgery. I feel like this dialogue goes on for too long, and I had somebody tell me that, recently, well, relatively recently, that there's just too much dialogue. So Glitch is, I'm trying to cut it up a little bit so that the dialogue chunks aren't huge, so that you're doing stuff, and then they talk, and then you're doing stuff, and then they talk. But again, this is my first game. I'd never made a game before. So obviously I didn't fully know what I was doing, as you can probably imagine. Let's see. Yeah, that's about... Yeah, Social Sushi's dad said the game is really wordy. It really is. It's a lot of pressing enter. I don't mind it, but it kind of gets like visual novel level of dialogue at some places. I need to tell him. I was just kind of excited about the graphics. I guess that's why they look so realistic. And I do love visual novels, but yeah, this wasn't supposed to be quite that much. And as a writer making a game, I guess I may have put too much emphasis on the writing aspect. That's definitely something that changed with, like, TVIN. The boss stuff didn't have much dialogue because of the nature of the game, but Glitch was more similar to this. It has a more similar tone, although it isn't quite as, like, upbeat and happy all the time up until the end. We do have a more balanced tone where there are going to be moments that are more sad, moments that are more happy. There's definitely a lot of humor. I don't think there's going to be less humor than there is in this game, but this game is just fun and games till the very end, which isn't too bad. What graphics? What are you talking about?
Jack, you're in Wireland.
I remember I was standing where I came up with that. I was walking around, I worked as a security guard, I was walking around doing my rounds, and then it pops into my head, and it's been legend ever since. No, I don't live there anymore.
Not Ireland, Wireland. That's what we call this place. You know, where we hang out when you're not playing with us.
Wait, I'm inside my own computer? Looks like it, yeah.
How did you ever even get in here?
I'm not sure. It was weird. I was on my computer, and I got this email from some guy named Skyobi. There was a flash of light, and I woke up here. Skyobi? Never heard of him.
Me neither. I don't think anyone here goes by that name.
Well, welcome to Wireland, no matter how you got here. Let me guess. Sans came up with the name. Nah, that one was Tori. Man, she's the best. Jack kind of came up like he shipped San Antonio when that line came up, and that made me very happy. They do have a really sweet relationship, though. It's probably the only Undertale ship that I still feel like
moderately strongly about. Like, it's the only ship that I'll, like, actually reblog now. And I do still like Oniris, but it's probably my favorite Undertale ship, probably of all time. So really happy about that.
Wait, if you're really Jack, that means your computer is Wireland.
So we're in Wireland within Wireland. Wasn't there a movie like that?
But if your computer is broken, there's no way out. You're stuck here.
Well, the computer wasn't broken before Undyne exacerbated the situation. Ha! Your vocabulary lesson for the day. We reused it in The Boss Is Nothing, just for that. And then we made it a voice acting line, just so you can hear it.
Yeah, about that. Undyne, didn't I ask you not to mess with the computers without me to supervise?
You said not to mess with your computer. You didn't say anything about Jack's. Way to get legalistic there, Undyne.
The same concept applies to all computers.
Oh, well, oops, what a funny story. We'll laugh about it. This in 20 years, right? Didn't Jack make a room reference to this? I think he did. And there actually was something like I kind of phrased it that way because of the room, so I was thrilled that he made a reference to the room. So I love the room, and I definitely want to reference it in Glitch somewhere, but I have not written it yet.
Listen, Jack, I don't know how tech savvy you are, but I can fix your computer if you want me to.
Well, I haven't done Alphys in a while. It's different today. Yeah. Sure, I guess if you can build a robot out of metal and magic, fixing a computer's a piece of cake.
I hope so.
Well, you're gonna be here a while. Guess I'll set up shop.
I guess I should get started. Thanks a lot, you two.
No problem. So, what do you need me to do?
For now, I need to go out to the grocery store out there. You need to get some new power regulators. These are completely fried. The store should be out your door to the right if the gate is unlocked. If it's not, there are a few keypads you can use to activate it. Shouldn't be too difficult to figure out.
Alright, I guess I'll go get it then. Do what? Do what? What do you want me to do? Click it Alphys. No. I don't want to scream.
Go to the store. I really can't help you to go to the store. Go to the store.
I'm sorry, I can't yell right now. Sorry, go to the freaking store! Last time I did that, I did high-pitched shriek. So, that's your, I'm sorry. I really can't scream right now. I'm not, like, my voice is not in a place where it can scream. Yeah, that Alphys fake was great. Did I peek the mic here? Or was that before? Because I don't remember who I was with, but I was like live streaming the boss with a bunch of other people. I think I've live streamed the boss so many times, but never by myself. So I was doing it with other people, and I think I yelled it, like high-pitched shrieked that line, and I totally peaked my mic. And it might have been with Perpetually, I don't remember. But yeah, I'm glad this game isn't fully voice acted. That would be a pain. Yeah, it was with JNC too. Okay. I guess I put more work into that than I would. Sans, why did you set up shop in my bathroom? You weren't using it. Besides, this way you can focus on your adventure without worrying about making editing mistakes. I like how Jack thought that I put that line in there to mock him. Like, Jack, that was not why we put that. I mean, yes, it was, but we put that line in there because it was funny. We did not know that you had so much controversy. No, none of us knew that. So, yeah. You didn't need to get defensive there. Yeah, he got super defensive when he played this, and he read that line, and he like did a whole explanation as to why that error happened and all that stuff. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, you know, you didn't have to, because I wasn't upset. It just, this line was funny. Anyway, I'm never gonna live that down, am I? Nope. So yeah, you can actually look at a bunch of stuff in the Sans shop. Hey, some of the stuff for sale is my stuff? Well, the pillow thing has my face on it. Yeah, but it's mine. If you want it, you should have put your face on it. Hot dogs, of course. Step right up, best septic ice cream in all of Ireland. So you should make my legacy into one big joke. Hey, you can't buy anything yet. Haven't finished setting up. But, thanks for playing Genocide. It was fun to kill you over and over. My favorite part is when you went down at 5 seconds the first time. You know, it's interesting. He's actually kind of been making references to that break since he played the boss. Because I didn't notice he was doing it quite as much before, but I think that we may have brought it back a little bit. But yes, he has made fun of himself for that mistake recently. Well, he kind of caught me off guard. I know, I love doing that. Wait, why are you thanking me for killing everyone? Isn't that directly against the game's message? Well, yeah, of course, but hey, all screen time is good screen time. Besides, we can't die permanently. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to play again. Anyway, you'll have to come back later if you want to buy anything. I'll keep that in mind. Speaking of, I actually have to step away from the computer for just a minute, so give me like a minute or two and I'll be right back. I have returned! Wow, that's very loud. Sorry, I forgot that I was not maxing my volume. That was a stupid idea. Yeah, I have a little bit of food, but I'm gonna try not to eat in your ear. But I'm really hungry, so I probably will wait for a cutscene or something, or just like walk around or something like that. But now we're about to leave. Oh, probably, there we go. Sorry. I didn't realize the mic was going up too loud there. I forgot that this mic was not one you can max. Ah, this music is so lovely. I should have had Jack say something. Sorry about that, Brianna. Yes, we will get to Cliff. He does not appear till a bit later in the game. Sorry. So yeah, Katriko was drawn by our lovely Banshee Bear. Very, very good. We actually met Jack with her. So that was really awesome, and I don't remember whose idea it was to have Trico sleeping on the roof. I think it was hers, but I don't remember. Aw, Trico! Probably shouldn't wake him up. He looks so peaceful. It's all static. I wonder if they're supposed to do that if the computer breaking had anything to do with it. Oh yeah, I spelled glowy wrong. That was fun. That ended up in the final copy that Jack played. So most of you guys probably know this by now, but you can make a phone call to the apartment every single time that a switch goes down. I feel like maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to do, to like make it, to do it like this, because, you know, not many people are going to figure that out. They might think that, it's like related to some other kind of value, like a fun value from Undertale, and that's not this game. Hi, Jack. Didn't think we'd hear from you so soon. Undyne, you alright? Oh yeah, just peachy. Why? You're breathing kind of heavy. Air, what's with that stuff? Am I right? Never understood it being a fish and all. I could have sworn y'all said lung of the 9. Oh my gosh, I just remembered Papyrus doesn't have any. Gotta go. I wonder if my insurance covers digital property. It doesn't, Jack. I've checked your insurance policy. I have not actually checked your insurance policy. I'm not creepy like that. Ah, this sound effect that was maxed out way too loud for the playtester and scared her. An ordinary water cooler. Nothing special. Oh yeah, so right after the boss came out, No, it was right before the boss came out. It was before the boss came out. I posted on Tumblr that I needed some, like, a little thing, a little flavor text for a water cooler, and that I was just gonna let anybody, like, submit anything, and somebody referenced the water cooler from, I forget what it's called, that game with the weird-looking guy. Why are you calling ordinary? I'm the water cooler of doom. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Annoy me with the sound of the forever restarting refrigerator motor? Yes, you will be forever tormented by the thing that once gave you refreshment, now only providing you with never-ending pain! There's a dupa bug when you do one. I need to rewatch that series, but I can't remember what it's called now. It was a weird name. I legitimately cannot remember it now. I shouldn't have added these phone calls either. These are just really annoying. Sure, you're wondering how I got your number. Dialed every number sequentially until you got mine? What, are you kidding? That would take forever. I just got to see your personal information. You have to give out your phone number for all kinds of things. Stop taking over the conversation, Papyrus. So Jack, how would you feel about a nice pot of spaghetti when you get back? Undyne? No. Wow, he's so excited he doesn't even know what he's saying! Paradigm! That was it. I knew it started with a P, but I could not remember what it was called for the life of me. Yeah, a whole bunch of people showed up. Turns out your house is great for parties, but all the food you have is cookies and cakes. We thought we'd be good hosts by making them something a bit more substantial. I mean, you did tell us to make ourselves at home. I never said that. It was implied. Anyway, talk to you later. Whee! So obviously you can imagine I have played this puzzle 5 bazillion times, so I know how to do it. The person who programmed the button pressing thing was just the one who pressed all the buttons, and I don't know, I just thought it was funny, so I kept it in. Later, perpetually. Need to at least get to Billy before I can bow out here. Different phone call. Blue Fishwoman cannot come to phone. Blue Fishwoman is trying to a massive fire, and now she is yelling at me to be shutting the up. Glory to Ostotska. I get Jack knows how to do this automatically. Like, Sean's the tech savvy one, but Jack is just like pressing buttons, and it works. Ah, my nose is all itchy. Sorry, you can't even see it, but I'm like scratching my nose. So hey, can you bring me some water? It's a little hot here in your kitchen. Not the kind of hot that would warrant panic. We haven't gotten there yet. I mean at all. Also totally unrelated, but do you have more than one fire extinguisher? No. And what's that crackly in the background? Oh, that. Well, we're just making popcorn. The hard way. The kitchen had better still be standing when I get back. It will be standing, I think. By standing, you mean still sort of upright and not leaning somewhat. Anyway, I have to go help the virus with something that isn't an emergency. I'm dying, it's getting higher! See ya! Yeah, that wasn't the best fire sound effect, but I'm not upset about it. This is a really cool visual effect, though. I'm pleased with it. Because originally I was just gonna have him press the button, but you were gonna figure out which one went down. But that was a much better idea to do it this way. It does have some wonky programming that I ended up having to fix because of, like, I don't know. Yeah, Sushi's in charge of sound effects now. Hi, Jack. How are you? Hold on 1 second. Hey, shut up! I'm on the phone with Jack! Sorry. Hello? How are you holding up? For a little dinosaur lizard monster, you can yell pretty dang loud. Don't forget Pangolin. I'm multiracial. I'm expecting my ancestry DNA results in soon. And, well, I don't like it when I'm trying to talk on the phone and people keep... Oh, I spelled people wrong. I only just noticed this. This has been out for over a year and you guys didn't tell me I spelled people wrong? People keep talking over me. It's annoying. This version of me is very assertive. Well, it's hard to put my story or let me, isn't it? And, other reasons. Yeah, if you talk to Jack, tell him his kitchen is almost exactly as you left it. You tell him. Hey Jax, your kitchen was really stuffy and hot. Wouldn't it be nice to get some fresh air, maybe a breeze or two? Whoa, that's one giant hole in the wall. Shut up, Sans! Anyway, I should go before I incriminate. I endear myself to you too much because I'm spoken for, that's right. Alright, so now we need to get down to the next thingy. Oh, over here. I guess I could have just gone immediately. That would have actually been much faster. Hey Jax, tell me, just how attached were you to your oven? Don't wanna know? Know what? There's nothing to know. I just wanted to know more about you. Well, Nine, have you turned your loud beeping since you started cooking? Actually, yeah, it was really annoying. How'd you know? That'd be the smoke detector. It beeps to warn you about excessive smoke and fire. 1 second. Hey, Papyrus, is it supposed to do that? Yeah, turn it back on. So tell me, Jack, this isn't exactly related to anything specific. By chance our smoke detector is expensive to replace? I'm gonna hang up now. So I'm like obsessed with show don't tell storytelling. And so a lot of the early dialogue was just me trying to like say things without saying things specifically. I don't know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then here's a reference that Jack didn't get, but a lot of people, I was surprised how many people in the comments got this reference. Bosco's Inconvenience Store. That's comforting. So, Bosco's Inconvenience Store is a Sam and Max reference. I've never actually played Sam and Max. I should, because I do like absurdist humor, but I've never played it myself. So, I don't know. Anyway. There's a lot of flavor text here. Here's something that most people don't know about. Yeah, that is... I just wanted to see if the O thing worked, because, like, there's the little dots over the O. I don't really know what it's called. Oh, sweet. I can... Anyway. So, stroming. Yeah, so I wanted to check to see if the O worked. And as a joke, I just like stuck it on because I had a save file really close to here, so I stuck it onto one of these tiles. And then I just added that stuff because I was being a dork, and I was like, I wonder if anybody's gonna notice this, and nobody did. It was really, yeah, I know they sound bored. Oh, it's an umlaut? Umlaut? Okay, that's what it's called. Yeah. A bucket. Yeah, so I think everybody at this point has seen the flavor text here. And you know, you can't talk about the septic guy over there. You can see, if you're looking carefully in the boss's stuff, and you can see the eye actually appear in the corner when you enter that area. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't really notice that. Billy, I knew it! But hey, I'm not... Ah, poor Billy. Billy emerged. Billy Emerged. Who remembers that? That was great. That was a different fan game, and I think it was Bruce or something. And Jack just completely lost it and read like Bruce Emerged. It was great. It was so funny. And he referenced that too. I think he thought it was like the character's last name. Hey, what are you doing? You're always involved in these things. What? No, I'm not. Okay, this is the updated version. You're making a mistake. I'm not evil, I promise. Like hell you're not. Stop beating me up. I have power regulators right here. Don't you need them? Right, you're just gonna hand them over. Sure. Yeah, I am. I'm not here to hurt you. Okay, thanks. I like how Billy knew he needed the power regulators. Because Billy's the one who took them. And I'm surprised most people don't notice that. Like, people don't assume that, I guess. Maybe, do they just think that we're not smart enough writers to figure that out? Or is it just more of a case of you're not really thinking about that? Because I'm more surprised that people didn't, like, immediately latch onto that. Like, wait, how did Billy know you needed power regulators? I don't know. Curious. Very curious. So why are you helping me? I don't know. Maybe because I want to die? I think that ship sailed a long time ago. How many times have I killed you now? So yeah, fun fact, this is the first conversation I ever wrote with Billy. It's changed a lot, but I think a lot of it has stayed the same too. I know Sushi and I kind of came back and tweaked it a whole bunch. But yeah, we did. Yeah, you're pretty thick, Jack. You're pretty annoying, Billy. It's irresponsible son, technically. Not that you'd care. But considering like the alternative to helping you is a painful and permanent death, I think I'm feeling pretty generous right now. You're pretty articulate for a little kid. Well, you're pretty sadistic for a guy who promotes kindness and community values. I mean, technically what you just did was child abuse. Is it really child abuse if the child's fictional? Okay, I don't have the time or patience to explain what exactly I am, but listen, Jack. I've been here a long time. Dying to amuse you, mostly. But I saw this huge surge in power a little while ago. Like a ton of stuff got uploaded at once. And it was kind of scary. I think all the people who fell asleep out there got uploaded here. Oh man, with all this Wireland and Cocksyrup crap, I completely forgot about that. Wait, how would you know about that if you didn't take them? You don't live in the real world. Well, this computer's connected to the internet. I'm not stupid. And besides, I'm the one who called you here in the first place. You? Who the hell is Skyobi then? It's screw you, Billy, actually. Get it? First 2 letters of each word. I thought it was clever. Must have been if you didn't figure it out. Well, now I get it. Congratulations, you're finally catching on. I can still kill you. Well, sure, you could do that. Once. But if one of us dies outside our game, it means our files go missing, and missing files means a fatal error, and a fatal error means the game is unplayably corrupted. Unless, of course, we're being controlled by the player, then the law of death permanence counteracts any permanent deaths. So, I have to let you live so I can keep killing you? Yep. How's about you and me head back to Happy Wheels for a bit? He liked doing that. I'm really pleased. He was like, well, I haven't done that in a while. I don't think he's done it again since. So very happy that we got him to do the whole Happy Wheels thing. And that was Sushi's idea to include that. So very good suggestion. I probably will add the Happy Wheels thing again at some point in Glitch, just to let him do it again, but I don't know when. I don't have that in mind yet. Yeah, I don't have an idea specifically. A lot of stuff is like, oh, I want to add this to Glitch. It's mostly stuff that I don't have any specific ideas for yet, and I haven't gotten to a point where I could use it. Not a chance, Jack. And it's doing little things like that that would make me a valuable asset to your journey. Because I think the millions who disappeared were all your subscribers. Do you really want to leave them helplessly fending for themselves down here? So you're proposing an alliance. That's the idea. And if I refuse? I mean, you could get lost or not know how something works. Seriously, Jack, you need a Wireland resident to show you around. This is all your subscribers who need saving. I don't want to see you or them get stuck here forever. I wasn't programmed to be evil. You just made that up. But there are a lot of people here whose programming could put you in serious danger. Just give me a chance. I know my stuff. I promise. Fine, I guess we'll have to work together. I guess I'll take a reluctant alliance over being beheaded again. This is the only time we ever say Billy join you, because like a lot of times we had the characters join you, but not really. What is that? You don't look at it. I like how Jack has this in his house, doesn't seem to want anybody to look at it. I don't know, it just seems, I don't really know where I was going with that joke, to be honest. It just was. Oh, it's Sam. How do you know their name? I've been here a long time, Jack. I notice things. Well, yeah, of course you notice. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm glad I fixed the eye sparklies. I did something a little different with the sparklies on the eyes. In Glitch. And I'm kind of glad I did it because if you look at him going this direction, it kind of looks like they're both looking up, isn't it? I don't know, it just kind of looks like they're both looking in an upward direction. So when I was going through it, I actually moved the sparkle to the front to mirror this here. I don't know, I kind of think that looks better. But that doesn't really matter, I guess. These little goo guys seem to be everywhere. Yeah, thanks for playing that, Jack. It's not like this place was totally cluttered or anything. Sorry, I don't think about the world inside my own computer when I choose what game to play. You know, this whole weird situation would make a pretty sweet game. Come on, Billy, nobody would play a game like that. Or wouldn't they? I like Jack's reaction to reading that line. He seemed to really like that particular line. Because there's a lot of like fourth wall jokes going on here. Hey, it's Ori. I like how he said that exactly. That was not intentional. I did not think he was going to do that. So basically the game is set up so you have to go into the kitchen and the bathroom to be able to progress. I don't know, I feel like everybody's seen this dialogue a million times and I don't really feel like revisiting it. So you two, where did this rubble come from? Nowhere at all. At all. Sorry about that, Jack. As it happens, your smoke detector is pretty breakable after all. Yeah, I generally advise against throwing spears against unnecessary household items. Well, that's just lame. Can't make an omelet without setting fire to your oven. Something tells me that's not how the saying goes. I liked that line. I feel like that's just a really stupid line, but I liked it. So the bathroom has increased somewhat. Peppers, please. Hey, you're Potato Man. Hey, it's you. I heard you were here. Welcome to Wireland. So fun fact again. I'm sorry, I'm like totally saying derailing this thing. Original, you know how like in Papers, Please, you because of the way it's drawn, because of the art style, you can't see Potato Man's eyes. They just look like empty sockets. And in that style, it looks okay. It doesn't look really, really creepy. But when we recreated it for the boss, and we kind of added more detail to the style, it looked like he'd had his eyes gouged out, and it was really creepy looking. So we were like, yeah, we're gonna have to add eyes, because that's just really, really disconcerting. And so yeah, those eyes that he has are not, they're not based on anything in particular. They were just more of a creative decision to avoid creeping the audience out, because yeah, it really didn't work with the style that we were doing. Yeah, so if you can move out of the way to my bedroom, that'd be great. I can't let you through unless you have the right papers. You need passport and entry ticket. I have a very strict border control. Well, my bedroom's so great I don't need a password to get in? Haha, very funny. Sound familiar, but I still can't let you in. It's my bedroom. Get the right papers and come back. Glory to Rostotska! We're not even in Rostotska. Ah, now this is theme.
So, did you get the power regulators?
Yeah, I found them and gave them to him.
Oh, hi Billy, I didn't even see you there.
Hey, Alpha, what's up? Look, I don't want to interrupt this lovely catch-up session, but can I get home now?
Give me a second to install this and you'll be on your way. Okay, I got it up and running, now to just... What the... There's a firewall here.
A firewall?
Yeah, and I can't get past it. How do you disable it?
Why are you asking me? Aren't you the genius here?
Genius? Really? Anyway, who else would have put it up?
I don't know. That's weird.
It clearly says right here, installed by the boss.
Who's the boss? I'm the boss. I don't even know.
I thought you called yourself that.
Well, yeah, but someone else installed that.
So someone else doesn't
want you to leave here. Sorry, I was checking. I noticed some messages come in, and something I'm very excited about just came in, but I'm not going to run into it right now. What's that, kid?
Alphys, do you think you can take it down? I think so, but I'm gonna need a couple hydrospersion keys. I can find the locations here, but they're encrypted. I could try to decrypt it, but that could take hours.
So what do we do?
Well, I can set your front door up to take you near one of the keys. You'd have to wander around a bit to get it, but that would take way less time than trying to decrypt their locations.
Another fetch quest?
Sorry, but I really need those keys if you want to get home.
I guess I don't mind going back to the computer. Wasn't so bad before.
Well, here's the thing. It's not in the computer, not strictly. It's embedded in one of your games, but I can't tell which one.
So we have to traipse through one of the games Jack has played. For some reason, people got confused by the word traipse, and some of them said trapeze, and I've been direly wanting somebody to draw Billy and Jack trapezing through games, but nobody's done it. So we have to traipse through one of the games that Jack has played. I really hope it's something innocuous like Turmoil. I mean, it could be that. Or it could be The Last of Us, or The Final Station, or yeah, I get it. I played a lot of horror games.
That's another thing. There might be some overlap. Games blending in other ones.
What? That seems a bit inefficient. Why would the games blend here, but not when I played them?
Well, we have management who's supposed to take care of that, but they seem to have been locked out by the boss as well.
Oh, well, that's not good.
It's set up to restore him as soon as you leave, Jack, so that's good news, I think. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is prepare for anything.
Alright, we're going on an adventure to Jack, boy.
Anyway, remember, I need a hydrospersion key.
Sure thing, Alphys. I'm sorry, my nose is all stuffy. So Alphys needs her hydrodispersion key. Cow plants in a badly designed house? Looks like I'm about to visit the McBosses again. Alright, this is probably my least favorite part of the game, so I'm just gonna go right through it. So, yep, Jack crashed it off world, blah blah blah. If you recall, the boss is nothing. Biddy's room and it's locked. Why is everything locked? Lazy developers? You shut your mouth. All developers are amazing and hardworking and they absolutely never traumatize their main characters, ever. Weird thing to get passionate about. Yeah, it is. It's almost like I had no choice but to say that. Aha! Huh, I guess speed is key. So now we do have an egg. It's called Eggway Steam. I'm sorry. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's the best. Worst interior designing ever. Sorry. Pretty sure I never designed this place to have holes in the wall, Billy. Well then what's that? A portal to an alien prison? Now that's just a stupid idea. Hello? That's an alien! Wait, you can hear me? Hold on a second. Where is it? Sorry, my nose is getting like super stuffy. So, I'm just gonna take something from my nose because it's stuffed up really bad right now. Yeah, I've had a really stuffy nose for the last, year. I have allergies that I'm not sure I'm allergic to, and I can't afford to go to an allergist, so basically, yeah. So you did put an alien civilization on the other side of this wall. No, I didn't, and I can prove it. I know the line about how the developers never traumatized their characters got me. I may have read too far in between the lines and got the wrong idea, but hopefully you know what I mean. I'm a little confused, but yeah, this developer here, Brianna, could tell you. She likes to traumatize her characters a lot. Stand back. Whew. Alright, the first breakout theme of this this game, The Girl on the Wall, ended up being like everybody's favorite song from the game. It was that or The Boss, which doesn't appear until much later. She's got such pretty hair. I wish I had hair like that. But yeah, this ended up being such a breakout song. And I remember the first time I heard it, I just fell in love with it. But it ended up being such a breakout song that like it actually turned up on our TV Tropes page under Awesome Soundtrack. It was this and The Boss. Both of them made the Awesome Soundtrack mention. And they called it nostalgic and somewhat hopeful. And I remember the first time I ever heard it, I thought, yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like oddly hopeful, but not quite where she's trying. It sounds like she's trying to be where she wants to be, but she's not there yet. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. I feel like Sushi may be able to explain it better, but yeah, this ended up being a big breakout hit. And of course, it's gonna show up again in Glitch, and the playtesters freaked out when they heard her theme in Glitch, because when you first meet Jenny, a different version of this plays, and it's a new version. Sushi did that one as well. We're trying to give Sushi as many of Jenny's themes as possible, but yeah, she wrote this herself, and I remember her sending it to me, and I don't remember where I was, but I just fell in love with it immediately. I just loved the song so much. It fits her really well. I don't know. Well, where do you think of your alien civilization now? Oh, and to Brianna, if you're familiar with the... It really hurt you inside? Okay. I don't know how Glitch is gonna make you feel then. Oh, there was something else I was gonna say. Yeah, Brianna, to you, if you're not familiar with The Boss, but you're familiar with Greg and Paddock, Adriana partially inspired Jenny. She's not Anna, but she acts a bit like her, and she obviously looks a lot like her as well. So there's your little fun fact for the day. Jack? Well, my alien civilization looks like a very nice person who's gonna hit me for covering her in dust. Smooth. Oh, thanks for saving me from this place. Wherever it is. Seriously though, are you okay? I think so, yes. Great, so who are you? I mean, I don't recognize you, which is weird, because I've recognized everyone so far. What game are you from? I like how he was like, oh my gosh, you're in my head. When you read this line out. Because I think he didn't realize who she was and was very confused. Sorry, I don't follow. Well, everyone here is from a game, so which one is yours? I still don't understand. Jack, I know everyone in here. And unless you were playing something brand new before you got sucked in, I don't know who she is. She's not in any of your installation files. How do you even know this? Like, it's not like I have anything else to do between being torn up for your amusement. Wait, you're Billy? That's what he named me. Billy, shut your mouth before I shut it for you. Now I'm even more confused. Okay, let's start over. How'd you get stuck in the wall inside the McBoss's house? I don't know, I was watching your newest video and then I just woke up here. Wait, you're a subscriber? To Jack? Yes, what does that have to do with it? Oh, perfect! I found the subscriber! One is saved! Only a few million to go. Now what do I do with it? I mean her. I'm even more confused. Why are you here? With Billy? And what about the McBosses? Weren't they your Sims 4 family? Oh, right. You probably know even less about what's going on than I do. Sorry. So, don't panic, but we're kind of stuck inside my computer. Okay. I mean, that's good, right? I mean, you'd know your way around, wouldn't you? You'd think they'd be the case. Oh, can someone link Brianna to this game? In the chat? Listen, something weird happened out there. All my subscribers got uploaded to my computer. I'm not sure how. Okay, I guess it is more believable than you flying down to Australia, knocking me out, locking me inside a doorless room, and then breaking me out of said room with your fictitious arch enemy. Exactly, it's totally believable. So, now what? Well, I don't feel right leaving you here by yourself, so do you want to come with? I guess. I mean, it's not every day you get to hang out with your favorite YouTuber, and his least favorite character. Ah, 2 links for you, Brianna. I'm your favorite? Aw, thanks. I'm his least favorite? Thanks a lot. Anyway, what's your name? I'm Jenny. Well, welcome aboard, Jenny. Oh, also, I found this thing on the floor. Do you know what it is? Oh, that's the hydrodispersion key Alphys asked for. Awesome. Alphys from Undertale? Sorry, hold on a second. Long story. Anyway, let's go. So now we got the hydrodispersion key. If you want to know what a hydrodispersion key looks like, it doesn't do anything. I should probably. Also, nobody noticed this, but the HP meters have changed. I'm sure that's not anything suspicious, though. If only they looked over to their right, our left. Wait, where are the cops? You're under arrest for breaking and entering. Wait, what? You've got to be kidding me. Sorry. Well, he's in the escapists. I kind of like to imagine that that's like, yes, my poor coding is why you can only go through this one door. There you are, get in line. Okay, listen up, maggots. We've got a few new faces here at the Katie McSwaggerson Correctional Facility. Yeah, it changes to your name. It's a joke. If you look really carefully, you can see Jack is moving faster than the other characters. The Jack being the one in the middle. He's moving faster than the other characters. That's because the other characters are events, and Jack is a player character. And so player characters tend to move faster than events. So I could have set it up so that they were all moving at the same speed, but I decided, like, yeah, that's not really necessary to do. That's like a tiny detail that doesn't really matter that much. Also, fun detail, Billy's outfit is too big for him. You can see it hanging off his arms and his legs. If you find out who did it, you'll be crushed. Remember, the punishment for attacking an officer is a trip to solitary and a broken nose, which you'll then blame on other maggots. Exactly, dismissed. Have a lovely day. I guess there are no trials here in Maryland. It kind of looks like they're eating sushi or something. I don't really know what they're supposed to be eating. Nope, martial law. Shoot, I should have played Age's Attorney on the channel. Wait, shouldn't you be in juvie? Yeah, I remember when you played Hard Times Kids Edition. And then there was the Primary School Escapists. Yeah, I did, Riddle School. Sadly, an escapist from the psychological prison of boredom at school isn't quite the same as escaping from prison. So basically the same reason we don't have trials. Yep. So what are Mark and Felix doing here? It's your fault. If our fan bases weren't so connected, we wouldn't be in so many of your fan games. Aren't I worth going to prison for? No. But I'd go to prison for you. Maybe. Yeah, well, that's no surprise. You always were a suck-up. I'll fadoodle you. Wait, was I just censored? I can factory swear on my own computer? Oh, that must be Evie's autocorrect at work. I'm honestly surprised you didn't notice until now. Why does Evie autocorrect my own computer? She doesn't usually. She autocorrects anyone within earshot of me because I'm a kid. And Bobby told her to. Should've known it was Evie. Now what? Well, it is the escapist, so I guess we escape? Awesome, an escape plan. I'm totally in. Wait, why are Max and Chloe here? Well, I don't know. Breaking and entering, using a gun without a permit, inadvertent manslaughter of masses of people. That was all you. Thanks for saving me, Jack. You're welcome. Anyway, I did notice this prison is kind of sparse. Yeah, about that. Everyone broke out. Except us. Why didn't you all break out? We were the ones in solitary. What did you do? We were caught trying to escape in broad daylight. My bad. I thought those guard uniforms would protect us. What's funny is that Jack actually attempted to do that. Well, I guess it's a good thing you're here. We can learn from your failed escape attempt. Yep, attempt, singular. We haven't been here a month. Nope. At least there are no contraband detectives. Detectors. This is an easy prison. You know, I could have put contraband detectors in because it's a really easy mechanic to do. Actually, surprisingly. Yep, super easy. We're totally looking forward to your escape plan. Or, you know, at least looking forward to watching it fail miserably. Everyone here has so much confidence in us. I think we can escape if we all work together. I'm in. Me too. It's hella boring in here. Do you still have time travel abilities? No, I think that game is interfering with my canonical powers. Yes, I really did make this game. Obviously I didn't do all the art and music, but I did do most of the writing, and I did direct the team. So yes, I did make this game. I am the dev. Hello! I can provide proof if you don't believe me, such as the fact that I'm playing this literally off of the game file and not a compressed version that I would have already sent to you guys, which basically means that I can edit this at any time. Well, I'm sure we can think of something if we put our heads together. Well, I've gotten out of worse scrapes in this games. I noticed on my way to roll call that the storage room for all the confiscated items is right in the middle of the entrance hall. Me too, but it's always being guarded. I'm sure I can come up with an easy way to distract the guards and get myself in there. I think so too. I guess just let us know how we can help. I don't know what else you can do here. I think you can chat with like Max and Chloe. You can also look down at. Okay. I don't think you can go through there. There is a warden's office map that got made, but it never saw the light of day. You can also like go up here, but there's not really much you can do. Ha! Your name is Officer. I'm the best at naming. What do you want? Mostly I just want to know why I'm here. Oh, you have quite a rap sheet. Vehicular manslaughter, first-degree murder, second-degree murder, daytime robbery, nighttime robbery, armed robbery, impersonating a priest, performing surgery without a license, cruelty to goats, breaking and entering, blowing up an orphanage, wearing socks with sandals. I never wore socks with sandals. Really? Out of all the crimes I listed, that's the one you take issue with? I love how Jack, fun fact, when Jack played this, like the real guy Jack, to anybody who doesn't know, the guy that this game was based on actually played it. He actually, like, went aside and was like, that's the real crime with the socks with sandals comment, and then that line came up and he's like, oh my gosh, you actually predicted what I was gonna say? That was great. That was amazing. Not intentional on our part, but I had a feeling he was gonna make I really wanted it to be something that I knew he was gonna to reference. And yeah, I'm really glad that he did. Fair enough. Okay, so I actually have to go into that room to grab my completely necessary medication. Nice try. Nothing's gonna fool me. Emily did help a little bit. She helped a bit with Cliff's dialogue, and he has not shown up again, and I will speed through this section because it's my least favorite section, to be honest. Look, a decoy! What, where? Should have made him go faster. Wow, can't believe that worked. Wow, what a weird way to arrange this room. I think that cool silver box on the other side of the room has all my stuff in it. I was really afraid that nobody was gonna get how this puzzle worked, but oops. But I can do it really fast, so. My favorite section? Good question. I don't know. Probably Portal. Also, if you look really carefully, this box moves faster because it's lighter. I basically just fiddled with the physics of this. And, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely Portal because, to be honest, like, that had better writing than anything I did. Oh, that's right, I need to get the Easter egg in here as well. Okay, so we have to go, to get the Easter egg, you have to look at all of the pile of rocks. Oh, I forgot to do the, I forgot to put his orange faces there. It's not a big deal, but... where's the other pile of rubble? Might be here. So now we've got the storage egg. And this one's pretty easy. Also, that little thing over there resets the boxes. Yeah. Because I noticed you might be able to box yourself in, or you might be able to box it so that you can't pull it out. So I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't end up like breaking it. And there's our so somebody, I think it was like Rogue of Broken Time on Tumblr, decrypted all of these. All of these. So let me see if I remember what they were. So 7326 was Sean, and it actually is a later reference to something. 5283 I think is Kate. 7267 I don't remember. 5225 is Jack. 6275, 7879, and 245. I don't remember what all these are. One of them was Kate. I think another one was like Game or something. I should have made Mark one of them. I don't remember if I did. I mean, I might have. I don't remember now. But they all are words. So now it's Swedish meatball time. Oh, crap, it's locked. If only I could contact Billy or Jenny somehow. Like maybe a phone? They confiscated mine, but I think I saw a phone box in here. Kind of suspension of disbelief. Pushed to breaking point, but... So you're stuck in the storage room, huh? Just get me out of here, okay? We can do that, no problem. Because I'll wait here then. Bye, Jack. So yeah, they have to get to the storage room. Okay, then we have to talk to Mark, if I recall correctly. Oh hey, I got assigned the metal shop job. Does that mean you have high intelligence? Probably above average for my age, but living here this many years and not being able to go on to get any older is why. Box full of jelly beans. If this really is Jack's computer, you probably shouldn't eat the black ones. Reference to the fact that the skunk spray ones, the licorice / skunk spray jelly beans from Bean Boozled that ended up torturing him. Yes. So I was wondering if you happen to know, how can we not get a guard in one hit? Do you let him in, or do you like that all the time? No, I just met him actually. Word to the wise, don't let this little shilling interrupt you. Anyway, you could try a cup of molten chocolate. You'd need a chocolate bar, a lighter, and a cup. I'm sure you can steal those ingredients anywhere. Actually, they're probably in the kitchen. If you jiggle the handle enough, it'll open, even when it's locked. Thank you. There are some amazing book titles here that I have to share with you. How to Adjust to Life Outside Prison by Lex Kahn. Internet is a resource for that. How to Get Along with the Guards by Suck Up. Given what we're probably gonna have to do to get out of here, I don't think this book will be much help. Surviving Prison with an Embarrassing Name by Obi Loveday. Goodness, that is embarrassing. Obi Loveday is actually a real name from Hard Time. Orange is still the new orange by Be Right Close. Seems self-explanatory. Cafeteria food. Good eats or defeat by A.M. Deshef. I don't think prison is known for its stellar food options. Come on, guys. Those were great puns. You have to admit. Oh wait, I'm totally going the wrong direction. I do promise Cliff is in this game. Yeah, I'm not proud of this section, to be honest. Like, it's not as, yes, Sushi, you did. I came up with some of them too. I remember I think I came up with the Suck Up one. And I came up with the Obi Loveday, but I Am the Chef and Be Right Close was you. So where do you think we can find a lighter? I don't know, do you smoke? Only when I'm on fire. Cute. Well, I know someone who does. Come on, I'm surprised nobody got the fact that that was a Nancy Drew game reference. Nobody. Do you smoke only when I'm on fire? Nancy Drew reference. So Nancy Drew game reference, I mean. Chloe, you smoke, give me your lighter. Did a cop put you up to this? Well, no, but we want to use the lighter to knock one out. Cool, take it. I like how she just completely... So in Life is Strange Before the Storm, she actually gets out a lighter at one point. And yeah, that cracked me up because I was like, oh hey, that vindicates us a little bit. Wait, no, we're going this way. Poor Billy and his two big clothes. I think we got everything you need. Great, give me a second. Maybe we should have animated something for this. Here, man, I always thought it was funny that it stays molten for as long as it does. It'd be a lot less dangerous and a lot more sticky if it was a cup of regular chocolate. I thought that this item was kind of funny. That's pretty much why. Sorry. Scram, mini nuggets. Ah, my face! Should have put a chocolate-covered face there. It's locked! I'm sure we can figure out the code. 5225. Got it. Thanks for getting me out. It was no trouble. Actually, it was a lot of trouble. Shut up, Billy. What do you want to do now, Jack? I need to visit a certain Swedish friend of mine. So I want to look at the book titles here. Because they're different when you play as Jack. How to Get Just About Anything in Prison by Connie Trevand. This could be helpful. I think that one was mine as well. Prison Clean. How to Seem Shower Fresh Without the Showers by Washi Kuroth. Ah, that was Sushi. I think I'll take the showers. Does this person have showers? How I Got Through Prison by Making Drugs by Campus Christmas. Seems a bit odd to offer this book to prisoners. They'll probably get ideas. So fun fact, Campus Christmas was Jack's character in Hard Time, and that's what he did to get out of prison is he made drugs. So that was a direct quote, or a direct reference. Trowels and Files, the best guide to do-it-yourself item building by Ness Cape. This should come in handy. Escaping with Finesse, How Not to Get Caught or Die Trying by Max Security. I don't think I want to die trying, thanks. Alright, I should have gone more with the insults in this, to be honest. I should have done a better job here. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this whole thing. I hate this. Although, yeah, this is definitely the new version. Yes, this song was entirely comprised of loops. Yeah, these were lame. Jenny's nice. Be more like Jenny. I mean, Jenny is your fan. You think her being here because she's your fan should be a little less forgiving. I don't mind. This is fun. See if you can find the right key, okay? The guards usually carry them. I don't think we should knock out more guards. You could ask around, see if you can find another way. Okay. So we need the keys. I don't believe I've even set it up so that you can like get the max paper, but we're gonna talk this through. My old roommate stole and collected a bunch of keys. She put them on the table on the left cell, but I don't know which is which. She left a sheet of paper with a weird poem on it. It looks like it has something to do with which key is in which container, but I can't figure it out. Maybe you can. Okay, guys. Here's where I'm going to explain the key clues that apparently nobody knows and understands. No water you see for the office key. The kitchen is said to be hidden in red. Solitary affair is devoid of beer. The flowers bloom farthest from the cellular rooms. Come on, guys. This is actually really, really easy. Really, 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 really easy. Please. So you see no water you see for the office key. So the office key is in something that has no water. The only container that has no water is this book. So we know the office key is in this book. The kitchen is said to be hidden in red. So if it's not in the book, it's in the bottle. So now we know it's office, kitchen. Solitary, I fear, is devoid of beer. So this is a beer mug and this is a beer bottle. So solitary is not in any of these. So solitary is in the flowers. The flowers bloom farthest from the cellular rooms. So we know that the cellular room key is in the far right, and because it's the farthest from the bloom. So we know it's the flowers have the solitary key. The kitchen is here. It's hidden in red, one could say. The office key is in the book. The kitchen key is in this wine thing. I don't remember what's in the mug. I think because we know the cellular rooms are here, and so I don't think we ever really find out what's in the mug, but it's another key. I think it's the key to, like, the warden's office. No, the warden's office has the... Okay, I don't know which one it is, but, yeah. I think we had it planned out at one point, but I don't remember what key that's there. But now I've explained the puzzle, so you guys know what I mean. So I'm really confused as to why people didn't really understand that, because like a couple Let's Players, and I really like that, actually sat down and reasoned through it. But, okay, I think somebody just messaged me on Tumblr. But yeah, it was weird, because, like, yeah, nobody seemed to know what it was, and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they kind of did hate the puzzles you made, Sushi, but it's okay. We need to torture people. I tortured them emotionally, you just tortured them mentally. Please let me out. I think they'll let you out eventually, just hold tight. You got it! You guys are the best. Are you alright? Yeah, sure, never better. Outside of being stuck in my computer, I guess. Well, you were in there for quite a while. I hear Solitary does things to you. Nah, not a problem. Things just bounce off me. I'm like rubber. So after all that, do you think we can actually, get out of here? I think that can be arranged, though it's getting dark. It's probably time for evening roll call. Now, I better not see any more trouble, or you're all going to Solitary. And don't even think about escaping tonight! We have guards set up at all the parameters. Nothing's gonna get past us, except everything. So just go to bed. It's gonna be a long, hard time. Dismissed. What the heck? So, are we playing an escape attempt or something? Well, it's not broad daylight, but I do think we still need the cop uniforms. You're in luck, I got the laundry job and I just snagged out a whole bunch of them. I found a prisoner's stash with a shovel in it. The only problem is that we don't have the key to the cells. I still have a piece of paper from earlier. Let me see if I can figure out which one of these objects holds the cell key. The flowers bloom farthest from the cellular rooms. The beer bottle has the cell key. Come on, guys. I don't understand how people, like, didn't get this. Maybe if it weren't me as the developer, I might not have gotten it or something. I don't know. It bugs me a little bit that, like, this puzzle, which we spent quite a long while on, but people just did trial and error when really you didn't have to do that. One of the reasons that the keys looked the way they did is because brown key. Just because we already had key sprites, honestly. Sushi thinks she made it too hard. To be honest, I felt like it was not that difficult. But whatever. This is so exciting! You're telling me. Okay, you unlock everyone's cells. Chloe, you get the guard uniforms out. And Felix, you dig through the floor. Let's move out! Had to install a special script just to get this many followers. Whee! This is always a fun. It's like ring around the rosy. I wish it was an even number because then you could do it like perfect ring around the rosy. So there's like a lot of flavor text here that nobody ever sees. Is that a hand in there? Well, this is Dan Foster's desk and he did get into a lot of fights. Oh yeah, I remember him. He kept beating people up and then he got his hand shot off. Weird that he kept it. Hey, you never know when it will mark now. Come in handy. Is it too late to leave him here? Is there a power saw in here? Yeah, man, you should have seen the cake that was hidden in. Cake? Sorry, that was a long time ago. Cake's gone. Aw, bummer. Where are the fresh flowers in a prison anyway? Officer fired, got them from his girlfriend. That's somewhat ironic. Hey, you named them, Jack. Aren't I so mature? So yeah, fun fact, Jack did in fact name the guards, all of the guards in this. So that's why they're so immaturely named. 25 Degrees of Electric Pink, a Markiplier X-Reader book. Ooh, can I see? I just want to know if the cover art was flattering. If we don't get out of here soon, I'm going to get Bordeaux. Shut up, Mark. Oh, quit your whining. Okay, that was pretty good. Please get me out of here. A beer mug. Wow, they got beer, they got wine. Are they running a bar in this prison? Well, there are a ton of, don't you dare, bars in here already. Ironic as there are no bars. It's a beer bottle. Shame it's not a beer can. Why? Because if you say beer can in a British accent, it sounds like you're saying bacon in a Jamaican one. What does that have to do with anything? Nothing. I just thought it was cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember where I found that out, but I just thought it was funny. I hope that wasn't racist. Wow, I can see the exact shape of whoever slept here before you. Even a memory foam mattress doesn't have that kind of custom fit. It probably would be really comfortable if the last guy to sleep there wasn't twice my size and 3 times my weight. Anyone need a potty break before we go? Those toilets only exist to flush contraband. Maybe I should stay here. Must be nice never having to pee. Yeah, it sure would help you a lot with video editing. Yeah, I know. You stashing contraband in there, Jack? I didn't have time to get any. I think I see something in the mattress. Well, it looks like somebody stashed a sombrero here. Figures this would be the one prison escape that doesn't require duct tape. Just my luck. Are you going to take your car seat with you, Billy? Nope, it'll respond when I need it. There's writing on the bed frame. I heart McNew. There's a story here. Nothing but rusty razor blades in here. Fun fact, if you say rise up lights, it sounds like you're saying razor blades in an Australian accent. Yeah, I don't know why I just threw those in. Rise up lights. Get it? Okay. Why would I ever need to know that? You don't need to know that. That's why it's a fun fact. Okay, it's a random bed. Do we have to all talk about it? I feel oddly compelled. Yeah, I know I have to say something. Anything. I'm surrounded by people who don't understand the concept of the flavor text law. My bed. Don't inhale too much. How'd you even get that stuff in prison? You do not want to know. Why are prison toilets so tiny, relatively speaking? I like how Mark just doesn't have a desk. That's just not fair. Your sheets are decorated. The wharf stash is always in. I miss my princess. Your girlfriend? My dog. But yeah, I miss her too. You won't find anything under my bed, so don't even look. You You've got a box of 1,000 Lego bricks under here. Take their shoes and the guards will never see them coming. Come on, guys. That sounds like pain. Why is there a hedge maze underneath the prison? Alphys did say games would blend into each other. Still, that's pretty weird. I think we can get out if we wander around enough. There aren't any hedges here, though. I don't know why it's called a hedge maze. Oops. Spooky. Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Are you sure it's a coincidence? I'm hoping so. I feel like I've seen this before. It's just because they're hedging their bets. Oh my gosh, it's a septic ISO. Sort of. Never mind, let's keep going. I don't think there's another one up here, so... Maybe they keep running into these. It's my computer, Billy. Of course there are septic guys all over the place. I think. Sans, what are you doing here? Hey, you want to buy some merch? I keep trying to escape from prison. Perfect. Want to buy a lockpick? How'd you even get here? That's for me to know and you not to know. So, lockpick? Thanks, but I'll take my chances. Suit yourself. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it? I circled it with my mouse. You can see Sean in that scene. And yes, that has been there from the beginning. And no, nobody has noticed it before. Well, I think like one person noticed it. It's funny because that was in there from the very first playtester copy, and we were expecting everybody to notice, but nobody did. So we're like, perfect. Maybe it's not talking about you. Who else would it be talking about? I don't know. Never mind. I don't like this, Jack. Me neither. Let's just keep going. Wait, what am I doing? Where am I going? Going here. I am going the wrong direction. Dramatically going the wrong direction. Where am I going? Why did I go this way? I know it's this way. Whee! Tree goes back. Okay, everyone, I'm going to change in my prison clothes. Felix, I know you have all our outfits, so hand them over. Make yourself at home here. Okay, let's see the damage so far. That was the way you got out in the boss is nothing. That's why my brain immediately went there. That's great. That makes sense. Nugget! Nugget is deeply perturbed. What is it this time, Nugget? The nugget of friendship has been engulfed by the flames of disaster. What flames? Literal flames. You've seen the kitchen, have you not? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want a new nugget? The vault of nuggets has been reduced to ashes. So too have all of Nugget's opportunities for friendship. Alas. The fridge is fine, Nugget. It has been penetrated by flames. All is lost. We could probably get some more Boscos. Nugget's friendship cannot be bought so easily. It must be earned through trial. Jack, can we get a move on? I'm gonna lose my mind. Shouldn't you two be best friends considering you both have an unnaturally large vocabulary for your age? Vocabulary does not equal friendship. Enough talking now. Shoot. Nugget does not wish to speak anymore. Shoot. Nothing happened to the bathroom door. It's just a curtain now. So, there is no bathroom door. He just took it off the hinge. I wonder where he put it. Anyway, have I always had this red carpet? Whee! There's so many people in line. Holy crap. Toriel! Why, hello, Jack. It is lovely to finally meet you. Are you in line to buy something? Oh no, I am merely helping around the house and shop, mostly just with keeping things tidy. I guess you don't really have enough time for baking then. Well, I could always do it while I am cleaning, but it is best if I delay it until the kitchen is in more suitable state for baking. I should have figured. I love Papyrus and Undine as if they were my brother and sister, but sometimes... I must not dwell on the negatives. They are such wonderful people when they are not committing arson. But I am glad you enjoy my cooking. When the oven has been repaired, I shall bake you one of my favorites. Butterscotch cinnamon pie? Even better, snail pie. Sounds fantastic. I am only joking, dear. I will give key lime pie a try. It is Undine's favorite, you know. It is certainly safer than eating limes whole. What a choking hazard. Knowing her, she can handle it. Papyrus had to give her the Heimlich maneuver 30 minutes ago because of a lime. We should probably remind her to chew. Then she can handle it. Hey, like what I did with the place? Did I always have that red carpet? I don't know, I don't live here. So how do you keep making this place bigger anyway? It's bigger? I didn't notice. So let's go with something weird like British sci-fi technology. That work? I guess so. It's really cool to meet you, Sans. Hey, where are you from? Life is strange? Well, it's not an inaccurate description of my life right now, but no, I'm a real person. Great. While I got you here, can I interest you in a subscription of Wirelin Weekly? I'll cut you a deal. It's 2 bytes a month, but I like you, so I'll offer it to you for 25 bytes a year. Sans! Yeah, Tori? I think you're in desperate need of a calculator. You're about to knowingly rip this nice young lady off. Careful, Sans. She's got her serious glasses on. No, I'm just kidding. What's the point of having a store if you can't have fun with the customers? Oh, actually, I wasn't really interested in subscribing. Sorry. That's alright. The magazine has a bad case of not existing, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Evidently, snails are not chewy. That is not information I ever needed. Whee! Lots of billies. Oh boy. I don't really feel like talking to everyone here, but at the same time I feel like I should. Well, we'll talk to everyone afterward because that's generally when people oh, except for Undyne, I think. You're back! You haven't been in the kitchen, have you? Should I? Nope, nothing there, nothing to see. Yep, nothing in the kitchen worth seeing. So, Jack, your house is very nice and sturdy and not leaning over or on fire. Is there something you want to tell me, Pyrus? Why would I have to tell you? Nope, nothing to report. Yes, everything is exactly as you left it. Yes, you can sprint in this game. You've always been able to sprint in this game. Amazing. Alright, later, Sushi.
Oh good, I see you have my hair dispersion key, thank you.
You're very welcome, it was no problem. Speak for yourself.
Sorry, I don't think I recognize you, Jack's other companion. Oh, I'm Jenny, nice to meet you, Office. You were always my favorite. Wow, really? Thanks.
So did you make any progress on that firewall?
Oh, sorry, Jack, but whoever installed it really knew what they were doing. I can't make a dent in it. The best I can do is send you for the rest of the keys.
So, back to Wirelin for the next 2 keys?
If you don't mind.
You were gone a really long time this time. What'd you do? You really don't want to know what we went through for this part. Well, I'm glad you're back and that you brought new friends. Do you know what game she's from, Undyne?
Well, I'm not from a game, not really.
Whoa, you're another player?
Yes, I love your game. It's one of my favorites.
No love for mine, I see. Everyone has their own opinion. Actually, Office, I have a question for you. Well, for all of you, really. How come some of the Wirelin residents act exactly like their game counterparts while others don't?
It's sort of a combination of canon whatever life the player gives us.
I give you life?
Of course, you influence canon as much as canon.
So you're that god in the forest? What? No, I'm not a god.
But you give us life!
Wait, I got it! Maybe we're all Frankenstein! Actually, Jack is Frankenstein. We're all just monsters.
Woo!
Wait, if we're monsters, that can mean I can't love Angus anymore? Well, Alphys and Undyne love each other and they're monsters, so you two should be fine. Good save. I was just about to take offense to that. But moving back to the topic, how do I influence canon? You kind of fill in all the gaps the writers left out, like giving us voices in our own little stories. Oh! Is that why Alphys and I sound really similar? I always thought it was because we were separate at birth. We all look so much alike. Jack cracked up at that because he just said that May and Alphys sounded similar. Wait, then why do Undyne and I sound alike? Repertoire. He's only one man. He can only do so many voices. Fortunately, mine is unique. Like a snowflake! No. Well, in rare cases, characters might get enough attention that they sort of gain their own personality.
Exactly! Otherwise, characters default to canon and nothing else.
So, long story short, I'm screwed if I run into any villainous characters from games I didn't give much attention. Oh man, you'd be in serious danger. So please be careful, Jack and Billy and Jenny.
There's a chance you might resent you for not giving them the attention they wanted.
Evil characters with a grudge. Great. Yep, excited yet? Please don't die right after meeting us. We already have enough dead people in our game. But if you do die, at least set us back a limb.
We promise to poke you with a stick!
Well, anyway, here's the high dispersion key, Alphys. Thanks. I programmed the front door to lead to the approximate location of the next key. Okie dokie, come on, team. I like what you said about Alphys and me, B. Well, as couples go, you two are pretty cute. Yeah, you get kind of gross and sappy in here. I recommend we leave before we start making out.
Who said anything about making out?
Well, if you want, we could—
No, I think they're good.
Aw, thank goodness. Jack, I have noticed that you gave me a unique voice too. Yeah, I kind of associate that voice with you. Weird to hear it coming out of your mouth, though. Well, it is a rather nice voice you made exotic by your accent. Yeah, you make him papyrish. Yeah, this is why we're friends on 9. You enrich my life with name-based puns. It's the only one I've ever made, but thanks, you enrich my life too. Really? Wow, they're precious. So Jack, are we really the same person? Totally, I get excited about things too. He does a little arm thingy, and if you look really carefully, you can see May's ear twitch too. Ugh! Ugh! 1 Greg is fine, 2 and I might have to leave. I love Greg, but I'm inclined to agree with you. Yeah, there's only one of me! You guys should go outside and fight over who gets to have your personality. I would totally win! I'll get the knives. No thanks. Greg can be Greg and I can be Jack. Well, that's disappointing. We can easily find other ways to entertain ourselves. Legally! Well, that just takes the fun out of it! So Greg, if you had to pick, which severed limb would you most want to poke? Probably his arm, but I've never poked a severed foot with a stick. This is a very disturbing conversation. To be honest, it's pretty standard for May and Gregs. They don't really have a filter. Who needs a filter? Our lack of appropriate social skills allows us to figure out what kind of people we don't repel. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Got any advice, Angus? Run very fast, find good hiding spots, try not to get dismembered. Sounds like very good advice. I like to give practical advice, otherwise I'd just be wasting your time and mine. Well, thanks! So do you have a preference for which limb I should bring back if I die out there? Anything we can poke, we're not particularly picky, though I feel like it would probably be more appropriate to tell you not to die out there. Yeah, Noah would be there to play our game if you died. We'd just be sitting around doing nothing. It would be a very boring existence. Greg and I would probably go around annoying people just to break the monotony. Monotony, May. And okay, now I really do have a reason to care enough not to ask you not to die. I'm so flattered to know you care so much about our well-being. I think we have to go into the kitchen before. Beautiful. That scene was fun to put together. I think I actually made that map, like the fiery, flamey map. Oh, great. 5 Nights at Freddy's. I'm definitely screwed. Well, something I didn't glitch a lot is that when characters appear in rooms and stuff, I tend to, while the screen is faded out, have them move forward or something like that so you can see all the characters. That's just something I'm doing glitch, but had not done at this time in the boss. So, like, yeah, when the character, like, appears, they'll be standing like that. There's a lot of flavor text here. I can go over some of my favorites. There's one that, my favorite one is this one, probably. They seem to like striped party hats here. I like polka dots myself. I prefer Greco-Roman geometric patterns on my hats. I prefer silence from you, Billy. Hey, what can I say? I have sophisticated tastes. So we are almost to Cliff, Brianna. I swear we are almost there. If you laid every balloon string there is end to end, how long do you think it would be? It depends. Are we talking every string here or on the planet? We're not on a planet, we're in Wireland. Wireland exists on a planet, so every string is just a string of code. Stop ruining the magic, Billy. You're making the children cry. I am the only child in this room. Hypothetical children have feelings too. So if you two are done arguing over hypothetical children, we have a hydrodispersion key to find. Stop distracting me, Billy. You started it! So much arguing. Hey Jack, we should do a challenge sometime to see how many party hats you can fit on your face. Huh, that's an interesting suggestion. I might try that sometime. I would love to see Jack do that. It's better than clothespins, or shots, or waxing, or those disgusting jelly beans, or... You know what, Jack? You're not sadistic at all. You're a masochist. How the French fries do you even know those words? I'm older than I look. I think I saw something move back there. No, you didn't. There's nothing in there. Tying the homicidal fox does not get rid of said homicidal fox. Pay no attention to the little man behind the curtain. There is no man behind the curtain. There may, however, be a homicidal fox. No, he's literally in the next room. Maybe if we pay no attention, it'll leave us alone. Wishful thinking, Jack, but sure. Alright, so I guess I will immediately go to Cliff. Stay back, don't kill me! Whoa, hey, calm down, we're not here to hurt you. I have a frying pan and I'm not afraid to— Are you Jacksepticeye? It is you, it's Jacksepticeye here asking me for a certain horrible fate! I don't know if that's you. Do not understand. I am your biggest fan. I am so honored to meet you. Beyond honored. Happy, excited, adjectives I cannot fathom at this happy time. You're my hero, literally. Unless I died. Oh, well, if I died, that's Oh no, if I died and I'm meeting you, that means you died too! No! Hey, buddy, calm down. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just so excited to finally meet you after all these years. I'm Cliff Smedley. Well, hello, Cliff. I think you know me already. This here's Billy and Jenny. Billy? That's so funny. You look just like Happy Wheels, Billy. Yeah, so I hear. Are you another subscriber? How did you get here? Well, I was watching Jack's newest video, and suddenly I was here in FNAF with the animatronics and not nearly enough battery power to get through. I didn't see anyone coming in. As far as I can tell, they're not programmed to attack anyone going in. It's coming out that's the problem. Because they're programmed to kill anything in the security booth, of course. Correctamundo. Well, there's 4 of us here now. Maybe we could overpower them. Sure, one-on-one. That won't result in death at all. He's right. That's probably a bad idea. Is there a way we could lure the animatronics away? There is a music box out there. Baby's move out leaves right next to it. Or right to it. If you turn it on, they're supposed to go on stage. Something about it signaling the start of the show. The handbook isn't very clear on that, actually. Something's at the door and the power is only at 10%. Okay, we're gonna need to come up with a plan fast. What if we took all the computer parts out of Baby and put someone inside? The animatronics probably wouldn't know the difference. I did find a bunch of programming instructions and protocols for her, but it doesn't matter. I'm too big for the suit. Well... No. There's no other option. I'm not dressing up as Baby! No way! You wanted to be useful. Here's your chance. Yeah, Billy, you can do it. I believe in you, Billy. Even though I don't really know you. Fine, but you owe me big time. You all suck. Make us proud, Billy. The blueprints for the building and Baby's move route are on the table. It should be pretty simple to figure out where to go.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I've actually had a really hard time finding a voice for this character. But I actually wrote this whole thing.
That's a lot of nines. Never mind. Well, hey, I just wanted to leave you a message about Baby.
Sorry, I don't really want to listen to this whole thing, but yeah. I think there's like some cool flavor text here. This cupcake isn't even edible. What's the point? Oh, what a travesty. Well, if it were edible, what flavor do you think the frosting would be? I think it would be something like strawberry. That's pretty popular. Maybe rhubarb frosting? That'd be different. Oh, I've had that. It's really good. Well, I mean, that was sugar-free, so it's kind of tart, but I like that one. I like it that way because... Okay, can we stop talking about frosting and just move on? You don't have to worry about the buttons, Billy. We'll be the ones to close the door behind you. What happens if I need to come back in? I'll notify your next of kin. Not funny! So yeah, that's Cliff's involvement in the boss. Well, no, he's in way more of the boss. But yeah, I'm quite proud of all that. If you look at the map in the editor, like the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, I completely forgot my train of thought. If you look at the map in the editor for like making this game, it's so colorful because I had to like map out the exact path. I don't know, I'll send you a screenshot if you want to see it. What a relief. Hopefully this keeps them nice and distracted. He did it! I think we're safe! That's relief. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna have to split up to look for something called a high dispersion key. Splitting up? Alone? With no one else? And no help? A lone, lonely loner? That was M's line. No, Jack's right. We'll cover a lot more ground that way. Where do you need us to go? I, didn't know I was team leader. Hey, bro, this is your computer. Fair point. Anyway, I'll check the storage room out there. Cliff, you can check the bathrooms, and Jenny, you can check the kitchen. Sure, Jackson, the only girl in the kitchen. Smooth. That has nothing to do with it. Come to think of it, I'll go to the kitchen. There might be cake. That works out. I'm diabetic. Probably not a good idea to risk eating coated cake. Do I still have to check the icky, smelly bathroom? Yes. Well, if you insist. But if you bring cake in the kitchen, you owe me. Understood. It's safe out there now, as long as we don't go near Billy and the animatronics. Let's see. If I were a computer part hiding in the bathroom, where would I hide? Hey, Sam. I wonder what sort of banner that is. What does that have to do with creepy animatronics? Is there some kind of conspiracy? Is there a hostile takeover I don't know about? Man, where's MatPat when you need him? Can't say I'm on the roll searching for these computer thingy. Huh, that one wasn't as good. Thank goodness there was no audience. All this searching is really draining. I don't even want to know what kind of horrors that plunger has seen. I don't know if I can handle all this stress. I'm pretty sure I don't need this, and if I'm stuck in the computer, I wouldn't want to use this one even if I needed to. Pass. Hard pass. Let's see. Creepy door hidden in a bathroom stall. To open or not to open? That is the question. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, I am so glad you're here. You came because Mr. Midnight is missing, didn't you? You're what now? Mr. Midnight, I cannot find him. Well, ain't that just a pits? I will help you find your Mr. Midnight. There's just one thing I need to know. Yes? Who is Mr. Midnight? He is my kitty, of course. Well, never fear. I, Cliff Smedley, will find your kitty or die trying, preferably without the dying. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I should help Fern find her cat before I go anywhere. Besides, I probably haven't explored everything. Can't return to Jack, Billy, and Jenny are empty-handed. Oh, you know Billy? Yep. Why, is he a friend of yours? Yes, we are friends. Good friends, in fact. He usually helps me find Mr. Midnight when we are separated. Is he helping you? Yeah, it's really cool to be working with him. Why do you ask? No reason. You should keep looking for Mr. Midnight. Pretty flowers. Plastic, though. A leprechaun hat. I wonder if Jack would find his computer racist for having this here. That's an angry-looking bear. Guess I'm not bringing it home to my little sister. Poor Willa. I hope she's okay without me. I mean, she's got Mom and Dad and Eric, but... Come on, Cliffy, snap out of it. You'll be home to her in no time. People always say I'm an open book, but I don't think I want to read tree surgery for dummies. I'm a proud dummy. Wait. I always wanted to be King Arthur. Ah, well, I should have eaten my Brussels sprouts like my mama said. I wonder how many diagnoses have been given to patients sitting atop this chair. Oh, chair, tell me your secrets. Can't lie down on the job. A fire extinguisher. Now I need a flamethrower to battle it. I know Adam and Jamie are always saying, don't try this at home, but I'm not at home now, am I? There are patient records in here. I respect patient confidentiality, but it's a computer program and it's not like I'm going to tell anyone else about these. Charles Delamar. My gosh, this guy's got schizophrenia, sociopathy, delusions of grandeur, and he escaped through the window, so let's hope we don't run into him. Ooh, there's an Easter egg in here. It's a safe, appropriately named, seeing as I can't get into it. Whatever's in here is safe. I should look around in here first. Okay. Please help me get my kitty back. It's okay, another feeling. I lost my hamster once. Then I found her under my dresser. She's a little worse for wear, but that's what happens when you don't love your master person. She's in a better place now. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. Well, she likes living in my brother's room better anyway, so I guess it's all for the best. I've still got Rufus and Pedro. Later, Sarah. They're your hamsters? My fish. They're more faithful, and they can never leave me. Oh boy. Mr. Midnight. Wow, that was super easy. Is Fran alright? I'm afraid we've been separated. She's fine. Maybe you should take one of these yellow pills. She's right here in this room. I'm afraid I cannot. Fran and I have been separated through a dark ritual. Perhaps you can really help reunite us. Well, I've never performed a dark ritual before, but I guess it's the first time for everything. There should be an instruction sheet on that old library. Try checking that. Will do. I'm not digging through this thing to find out what's dead. I'm pretty sure that's not how you water flowers. Also, these are artificial. Why is there a cow skull on the table? Did a body die somewhere else? I'm so confused. Dead. Short, sweet, and to the point. I like it, except for one thing. The fact that I don't. Man, they really put their heart into this game. Literally. Come on, that's funny. Please help me reunite with Fan. I'll do my best. If you're sitting in this chair and you see this room, you should see your exorcist. Heck, you don't even have to be in the chair. Don't want to lie down on the job, especially not now. That's a mannequin, right? There's one. That's an eye, and thankfully devoid of egg slicers, but still creepy, so I'm gonna back away as soon as possible. There's an impact crater and lots of blood. Glad I wasn't here when this actually happened. I'm hearing whispers and these files are now written in runes. I'm shutting this cabinet before the rites are completed and I'm killed by a squid from another world. There's an eye shoved through an egg slicer and I am noping the heck out of here. Nope. I was only mildly curious about what was in here before, but now I really don't want to know. That was one heck of a nosebleed, right? Aw, Cliff, you poor child. Also... yeah, people really liked that. Okay. Yeah, I think you have to tell Fran. Please help me get my kitty back. It's okay, I know the feeling. Oh, what did I have to do next? Am I just not paying attention? Oh, that's right, I have to get the book. I know what I'm doing. I'm smart. Here we go. Spells and rituals. Reuniting loved ones. Looks like there are 5 different ingredients. The blood of a mortal enemy, the hair of the healer, the proof of a imaginary friend, the ashes of someone you've wronged, and the heart of someone you misunderstood. I should probably take these to Fran. Okay. Oops. I found a book on what to get. Oh good, what do we need? The ingredients on the list are all that stuff. So, now I've told you all the ingredients, how do we get them? What's next? I can think of several mortal enemies, but one springs to mind. Mavica. As for the hair of the healer, maybe Pelantruses? I have some stuck to my clothes still. And if we can just get something from Itward, I'm sure that would suffice for proof. And I run the twins, Clara and Mia. Not that they were very nice people. And they did leave ashes. And I misunderstood Dr. Deern, but he died. And even if he hadn't, he'd be dead if we took his heart anyway. I don't know where we can get any of these objects, do you? No, but I think Mr. Midnight might. Are you perchance seeking guidance? I am, by chance, or, perchance, yeah, that. Well, with what do you need help? I just need some creepy items that I would probably only be able to acquire in a graveyard. So, point me to the nearest graveyard. Will this live stream be going around at 9? Probably not, but you can come back. I don't know when I'm going to finish this, and I may do a part 2 after this concludes. So let me know when you're free, Brianna. Like join the Discord or something. I don't know. And yeah. Anyway, but yeah, hope you're enjoying Cliff. I just need some creepy items that I'll leave you acquired. Okay. Perhaps you could go to the graveyard out back. You just need to flip the switches in the library to their proper position. Some trial and error should do. Thanks. Wait, this place is a graveyard? Don't all horror games? FNAF doesn't. The wrong move can send you to an early grave. Touche. Surprised nobody has tried to decrypt that Japanese. I swear I didn't put my name in the Goblet of Fire. Cliff, you're a proud Hufflepuff. Wait, can you go back? You can, okay. Sorry, I was playtesting my own game. Great, a shovel and a dead end. Phenomenal. Hello, I'm trying to get Fran back with her cat, but I can't possibly seem to figure out how to do it. I know there's a ritual, so I put out this hexagram. A pentagram would have been better, but oh well. It's your lucky day. I asked Fran, she gave me some ideas. I just need to dig up a few graves. Well, I see you've got a nice shovel there. That'll help. I guess there's no reason to put this off. But I also need proof of an imaginary friend. Any ideas? I'll think about it. Once you got the other items, come back to me. So, we need the ashes. I guess this will do. Zombies came, Jack screamed and shouted. Didn't work, his blood was out. Way to cover a bunch of zombie games at once. Furby clones are full of drama. Jack was murdered by their mama. Compared to the other epitaphs, this is at least one to die. With his clones, Jack saw in double, but he ended up in trouble. Sliced in half for all to see, didn't end in victory. At least this one doesn't drone on. This game was titled Super Hot, but Jack's reflexes super not. Ooh, burn! I should get him some aloe for that one. Here lies Jack. His body wandered here and there and over yonder, but not at different times, you see. It was simultaneously. Sounds like Happy Wheels, alright. Here lies Jack, the just he bit, fell into the lava pit. I bet it was one of Ross's levels. This grave is kind of hard to read. I need to stand directly in front of it, I think. Okay. Dr. Deeran's grave. This must be it. I guess I have to dig for it. Not that it'd be grosser than this, but it's just a heart. It literally is just a heart, though. Aha! I've got it. You can make the potion in my hat. My hat is a great proof of me. Take my extra one. Why do you have 2 hats if you only have 1 head? Just in case it blows away one day. I wouldn't be Edward without my hat. And there, I set up a door to lead back to the library. Now you won't have to trek through that horrendous maze every time you want to come back. So now there's a door. And now we need to get through here. I seem to have everything except the blood of a mortal enemy. Where can I find one of those? Well, as I said before, Mavika would count, and I believe she's in that room in the library that was blocked off. Okay, wait, why is she in this reality? Shouldn't she be in the creepy one? If she weren't, this reality wouldn't serve much of a purpose to the story. Excellent point. Well spotted. Well, off I go. I should probably save first. It's everybody's favorite puzzle! Who doesn't love this puzzle? I think Mavika is in here somewhere, but I'd better not to get too close to any of these skeleton snake things. If I just go through without touching the walls, I should be okay. I shouldn't have said walls. I should have said, like, without touching anything. Honestly, this puzzle is really easy. If you know where you're going, which, you know. I'm going the wrong way. Still going the wrong way. Where the heck am I going? Okay, it's been a little while since I've done this, and now I can't remember how to get there. Oh, this is the wrong way as well. I think I may have gone out too early. No. Ah, okay, here it is. Yeah, nobody likes this puzzle. Even the playtesters hated it. I don't know what kept it. 8675309. Yeah, that was a joke based on the song that apparently nobody got. Right, get a little blood and I'm all set. Oh, the lights are back on? Huh, maybe there's a delay of some sort. Regardless, I really shouldn't step on any of the skeleton snake things if I want to get back to Mr. Midnight and Edward to the ritual. Yeah. I'm sorry, but also maybe not quite sorry. Because it's a game. It has to be played. I am sorry that this game kind of sucks at its gameplay. I just noticed an imperfection with Cliff's sprite, but nobody's gonna notice that, so. Sorry, I'm like concentrating right now, but I'm good. Go ahead and save here. I've got everything already. Lead the way. It's like Sam, if Sam were less cute and more gory. Yeah, it's flavor text not many people see because they forget to look at it. We're all ready to go. Let's do this. I think everything is in order. All the ingredients have been added. Now we just have to say the magic words. Korewa moho no kotoba. That means these are magic words in Japanese. That's literally what it means. We spelled it phonetically, but yeah, that's quite literally the definition. You did it! Now I just have to get back to Fran. You go on ahead. Let's go ahead and save. Mr. Midnight! Oh, Mr. Midnight, you're back. Oh, thank you, Cliff, thank you. It was nothing, but I've been all over this place and I don't think I found what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm so very sorry, but thank you for helping me reunite with my dear kitty. Well, bye. I guess that was a bust. Back to Freddy's. Maybe Jack or Jenny had better luck than me. Earlier. I think I can find the hydrospersion key Alphys was looking for in here. Alright, guys. I am tired. I want to get to some work on Glitch as well. Because I have stuff to do and stuff. So I will be back with more of the boss probably later this week, like maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not 100% certain. Maybe even Monday evening, because I didn't want to get through the whole game. But yeah, I hope you enjoy listening to all my rambling and stuff. If I went back, I'd probably make this room more centered, because it's like way off in the side. That's annoying. Why did I do that? So yeah, lots of work. No, if I remember right. If I was to reload the save, I think that the bookshelf will move over, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna find out. Alright guys, thank you guys so much. Feel free to join us on the Discord server. Let me know if you want the link, because yeah, I'd love to talk to you guys more about the game and stuff. And I do need to work more on Glitch in the system as well. I do feel like I'm getting more of an idea of like what people liked about the game and stuff as well. Maybe, possibly, potentially. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!